I'm Ellen McCauley. I'm at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York. We're talking about getting organized and we're talking about decluttering, and there's ways to prevent clutter, and there's also reasons why getting organized is a lot like losing weight. Crash dieting doesn't work, and neither does crash organizing. If I went downstairs right now and dumped all of those bins into a dumpster, I would be getting rid of some very critical things that I do need. Here's the key. Put critical things in a safe place. Don't ever put them, here's what happens. You've got stuff out and you have company coming, so you throw it all in a box, you throw it all in a drawer, and you say, I'll deal with that later. And then you're like, where is it? I don't know, okay? Also, both weight loss and organization require permanent changes in our habits and routines. I had all my St. Patrick's Day cards on the bulletin board in my kitchen, actually laundry room. I said to Bob, we got to take those off because we have to put your birthday cards there. He goes, what are you going to do with them, Ellen? I said, I'm going to read them and I'm going to thank God for each person who gave them to me, and then I'm going to recycle them. And he goes, are you going to do that with every card that's in the lower level? Read them all, thank the person, because we're going to be down there a couple years then. So I got to work on what I'm going to do with those, okay? But both weight loss and organization takes regular maintenance. You know, you might want to keep the receipts from January, February, March, but when it gets to April, get rid of January's. I have one friend who doesn't keep a receipt for anything. Ever. She does it her whole life. She goes, if I need it, I'll call the bank. If I need it, I'll do this. I'm like, wow. Well, guess what? She doesn't have 7 bins of paper, 10, or whatever I got, 1,000,000 bins of paper in her basement. Also, here's what you need to do. Control where you get the clutter from in the first place. I'm really good on current paper clutter. Like if I get junk mail in the mail, I recycle it. If I get this, I do it immediately. Catholic Son, read it, done. But the old, that's what I'm troubled with, it's old. And here's what are the calorie equivalents of a Krispy Kreme for a hoarder. Garage sales, flea markets, souvenir shops, discount stores, used bookstores, or shoe stores. In other words, these are a few of my favorite things. I mean, I have a bumper sticker that says I break for garage sales. But I need to actually stop buying things there. My sister has trouble with clothes. If it's marked down, she's going to that 315, that used place over there. She's like, oh, Ellen, oh my gosh, they've got the best stuff there, and you gotta go. I go, I have bins of clothes. The last thing I need is clothes. And some of you are out there going, 315, boy, where's that? Awesome. Okay, you're out there talking about it. All right, so we need to plan before we buy. All right, we're going to stop talking about the 315 now. Also, I have a friend who is driving a 1999 car, and she says it works great. It's a Honda Accord, and it works great. We feel like, oh, you know, I'm going somewhere. I'm going out to the Syracuse Poster Project. So many people said, are you going to buy a new outfit? I said, you know how many outfits I got? No, I'm not going to buy a new outfit. And the thing is, don't accept freebies. If I go to make a doctor's appointment, I get out my day timer and I write down the appointment, and she goes, would you like a card? I'm like, no. And then she begs me, please take a card. I want you to have a card, please. I go, not only do I not want a card, I don't even know why I'm writing it down, because you're going to text me, you're going to email me, you're going to call me, you're going to bug me so much about this appointment that I'm going to go, I know I have an appointment. So, if they say, would you like, they read you that privacy statement and they go, would you like a copy? No! You say no. Everybody say it with me. No, I don't want a copy. Also, ask for gifts you want. How many times have people given you something and you're like, oh, and you're like, what? What am I going to do with that? You can prevent the clutter from entering your home in the first place. Also, there's clutter prayers, everybody, and some of you need it, and so do I. I'm just going to read you a couple of them. As I let go of what is insignificant to me, I am better able to enjoy those things that are important to me.
Amen.
I am ready, willing, and able to change my relationship with clutter. Here's what I have trouble with. I trust my ability to make the best decisions regarding my belongings and purchases. See, because you're looking at that piece of paper, you're like, oh, I don't need that. I'm going to recycle it. Wait a minute. Maybe I do need it. Maybe I will need it. I don't know. Do I need it? Do I need it? Do I need it? If it's not your deed, will, or something of that nature, you don't need it. Okay? I have every tax return that I've ever done since 1976. Oh, again, you're out there judging me. I hear the judgment. I feel the judgment. Also, just think, you come to my house and I challenge you. I have a whole shelf in the basement, 1976, 77, 78, 79. What if I need it? I asked my guy, look at you guys, you're loving this topic. I asked my guy this year, how many years do I have to keep? He goes, 3.
Really? Oh, I thought
and then he said, but a lot of people say 7. You don't have to keep 7, but they say a lot of people do. So I'm going back to 2018, and all the rest are going to be shredded. Also, does my clutter make me fat? Does my clutter make me fat? Guess what? It can affect your weight. When you're living, now I'm one of those people that my kitchen is immaculate. I really am an organized clutterer. I mean, you'd be like, whoa, Ellen, I thought you said you had clutter. I do, all organized clutter. But the thing is, if you're living in so much clutter that you can't even have dinner at the kitchen table because it's covered with paper and everything else, you tend to not eat as healthy. You tend not to want to exercise because you look around and you go, let's just order a pizza. It's such a mess in here, okay? Also, debt can weigh you down because you're nervous about paying it off. You're nervous. I know people, especially people who are lonely, they're always buying stuff on QVC. I've never bought anything on QVC, ever. I've never even watched QVC. I know nothing about QVC. The only thing I know about QVC is when I buy something in a garage sale and it says, as seen on QVC. That's all I know about it. If you have to buy things and put them on credit cards, you don't need them unless it's a replacement furnace, something critical, okay? So, just remember this. Anybody who has children, you say this, my kids do not want this. They don't want it. You say to them, come on in, everybody. This is your stuff. You take what you want. Since when are we storage receptacles for our children's crap? Since when? You say, this is your stuff. You take what you want. And I did that with all of them, and they took what they wanted. Also, I'm going to stop right there, Lena, and do the last one.